They want me to sell Phineas to the board? Are you out your mind?
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital
I don't
lab.
even want to talk to you. Beep. Phineas, I got some of the stuff you wanted.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Find your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Is this going to turn into a Bioshock thing? Phineas is going to be like, would you kindly? And then, like, the big reveal is that he's really actually pretty evil. I'll be pretty bored about that if that is the case. Spare me the drama. Here you can... Oh, hold on. These are all the chemicals I could get. Any more and I would have killed the subjects.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, damn.
Well, the colony's on the verge of the collapse. The board's been trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades. The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Well, it gets a little worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Well, there's got to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
Sounds good.
Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system. I'm a scientist.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
Yeah, I know.
We bring the Hope
Just
to
don't
us.
say I smell
Skip
poor.
the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I smell murdery, Boo? Yes, but murdery towards the bad people. Alright, I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
We have to. Alright, I'll be back. Liver! Oh, these sissy pigs. God, they just make me so uncomfortable. Just, ugh. Alright, 10 more points. Handguns. Perfecto. And then perks. We're going to upgrade science weapon damage again, simply because of our mind-controlling weapon here. Do you have a problem with me murdering bad people, Boo? Do you like the bad people, Boo? Are you one of the bad people, Boo?
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
Seems to happen a lot. Alright, so we want to go... Ooh, there we go. The Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Okay, well, what's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found.
Okay.
Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Thank you. You have a problem with me murdering everyone? I did not murder literally everyone. I didn't kill anybody in the labs.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again.
I did not kill the
My
civilians.
diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
I did not kill the janitor robots. If it was literally everyone, then literally everyone would be dead. That's what literally kind of means. Alright, so this is the Hope, huh? Did I kill the posh girl's parents? No. Is this a... Oh, the corporate... Okay, corporate made it here.
Okay, keep him quiet.
I'm killing the enemy, Boo. Yes, walk over to the corpse.
Incoming!
They saw you, Vicar! Gosh darn it!
That's the last of them.
The hell is... Okay. Hope Bridge key card. Fantastic.
Something's not... Here they come. I'll take your confession now.
Nice job, Vicar. Oh, shit! All of a sudden, all the damage. We're meaningless deaths. We are at war with these people. We are against the corporate board and the people who serve them. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'll take your confession now.
The ragdoll is just so beautiful.
Everyone all right?
That was a little more smooth. Ah, okay. More armor. So I think that's what, yeah, that's what we are wearing. Let's see. Parvati is at 47. We will upgrade you with this. And then the Vicar's armor was 29. Let's upgrade you with that. Give you this helmet. Okay. And now apparently we have the stealth stuff going. Will result in immediate termination upon your arrival in Halcyon. Continue. Message exchange. Darling, I've just had a frightening epiphany. What's wrong? I've just realized that we'll be nearing our 50s when we arrive in Halcyon. Yes. But our Lucas, when they wake him up, he'll still be 6. By the time he's out of schooling, we'll be nearly 60. I feel as though time is being stolen from me. We'll work on the ship when he graduates. We'll see him again. I hope so will. So that must have been part of the crew that maintained everything during the journey? Surprise!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Did you even hit him?
Here I go! Nothing personal, I swear.
Nothing personal. It's pretty personal if you kill somebody, I feel.
Remember, your needs have been provided.
I do not feel like getting into combat with these mechanicals. We'll just walk on by those. What do we got here? Hey, Rez. Yeah. Bored. Up for a round of torts? What is torts? Yeah, but I've got bridge duty. I'll come up. Buzz me in? Sure. Don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what? I will find Alexi and play with him instead. Alright, so we can't hack our way through there. We'll have to find another way in.
Oh, sweet error.
Hi.
Error. Error.
There we go. Look, Captain, this is what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Resi, pretend for a second that when I look at your screen, all I see is unintelligible math. Okay. See this line? That's us. This one, that's where we should be. This one, that's where we're going. We're off course, and I think it's because we're... What the hell was that? I don't... Will. What's going on down there, Frank? I was going to ask you the same damn thing. The engine's just braced. Who hit the brakes? Thank you for the wall, Lisa. Go ahead, Frank. Right. As some of you know, the ship dropped out of faster than light travel. You gotta spin up the skip drive again. Why are we talking instead of doing? It ain't that simple, you hull-headed Frank. Sorry. If I could just hit a button and skip us back to speed, I would. But Nav's got to plot a new course. Yes, dropping to sublight speed means we're quite a ways off course. The navigational computer will be helpful, but it'll take... Well, I don't know how long it'll take. I have to get this right. Any errors, and we could... fly through a planet or a star. Plus, we'll need to count up the fuel reserves. If we try to skip without the energy we need, we'll... Shit, I'm not sure. I think we'll just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow. And how long will this take? I don't know yet. I need to run the numbers, but, we'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank sees to the fuel. Rezi, assume he can get us back to the skip space and plot a course. Thank you for the wall, Lisa. The UDL mantra has always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. Before I was assigned to this ridiculous journey, I ran budgets for our Gallus. How much does it cost to staff an ocean liner? How much food do we need? I always put safety precautions, lifeboats, sick kits, flares, whatever I could think of, in a separate category from the rest of the budget. In my gut, I knew I should plan for them. I think I got that from Donna, but my boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency supplies when we can spend money on not having out an emergency in the first place? Hire better crew, build the ship out of better materials, find a better accountant. From pleasure cruisers to colony ships, I guess nothing changes. They gave us 10 years of rations, and we've used 9 of it. Rezi is saying it's going to take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we can't spin up the skip drive. Any way I carve this up, somebody's going to starve. Oh boy. I want this on record. We're fucked, and it ain't because of the equipment. The skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened, but it ain't even getting to prelim cyclo boosters. Captain says we got food for a year. Rez says it's going to take 26 to get there on STL. Back home, I saw folks lose their minds going hungry for a week. A week? We ain't going to last a bloody month if we don't figure something out. Oh, man. Alright. So the crew just kind of starved out here, it seems. But I'm hoping that we find out what happened to the engine. Hey, this is the beginning of the game. This is where Phineas is when he rests us. Power status reports, view archive logs. Okay, status. Current status, current pod count 9,999 because we were the 1,000th. Logs. Error accessing archives. Okay, pod removal. Occupant token, removed by unknown crew member. Automated audio transcripts. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep the damaging the board's bottom line. Disgrace. Okay, that's Phineas. Okay. That's kind of neat.
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
I can't even see. Oh, Jesus. Hey. You were behind me the whole time. Well, even in deep space, the rats find a way.
Should we assess?
Incoming!
Oh, oh God! They were rabid! They were rabid!
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Okay. Alright, handguns are maxed out. Fantastic. Let's do one-handed melee. Ba-doop. Write that down. So I guess the rats saw through my disguise because it said disguise fail? That was weird. Flamethrower 2.0? That's not it. 1315. You can pop it in there, I guess. When you first made it to Groundbreaker, Pravati walked into security while you were talking to security. Did it do anything? Look at my flamethrower. Fine. Continue. Manual log. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Charting 26 years have traveled through spaces. I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off. What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So, someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership. This is about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. Alright, alright. I want everyone to interrogate the crew, find whoever's not eating their share, and bring them forward. Oops. Perhaps there is hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it is something. I remember you every day, Mamochka? Now more than ever. Law help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now, how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? What? Cap, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owed up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up Shit's Creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give me leftovers to someone else. My leftovers to someone else. Alright. Communications cannot be powered until the reactor is repaired or an auxiliary power source is provided. Ah, shit. Alright, so we gotta come here last. Forgot to plug in the power. This is fine. There we go. Patch.
That ought to do it, Captain.
Alright, now we go back. I believe we have to walk to maintain the illusion. They're about to see me, but that's okay. Alright, route communications through the unreliable.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Aw, nuts. I was looking forward to whatever that was. Alright, so now we can see the logs here. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio. Damn it. This is P. Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 1... Oh, fuck. Is this where we find he's a piece of shit? Work continues on test subject 112. Retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death. My arch nemesis. Haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists. Making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me. Attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure. A gradual melt, a flash thaw. Exterminates first, brain first. Extremities first, sorry, not exterminates. Don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112. Real name Harley Stanton. Age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley, I couldn't save you. Begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus. Focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now, steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. Take care, Akon. So he performed his experiments on the ship itself.
Error. Hope crew data not
Line. He's all like... State your employer? Spacer's choice.
registered.
Alright. That level doesn't look great.
Processing data.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed?
Do these
No.
people not hear
That's
this, I
odd,
guess?
because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I don't know if we should be in here, Captain. It should be private, shouldn't it?
They're dead. I don't think they mind. Hello, wizard. Yes, we are on the Hope.
I saw that. I don't recognize you.
Am I new here? Yes. Leave me alone.
Keep your hands to yourself.
An advanced defensive helmet gold. Heavy machine gun 2. Okay, hold on. 92? Holy that wow. Wow. That is so much better than what I have. Wow. Holy crap. Alright, let's break down some of these. Yep. Okay. Jeez, 92. Oh, I didn't even check the gun. Hold on. Level 25, 1,100. What was the other one that we had? Oh, yeah. More damage. But I do also still want to try out this flamethrower. I guess we could give this to Parvati. Give this to Vicar. Awesome. What is it, Resi? Captain, hey, sorry for waking you. One of the pod alarms went off. I didn't know what to do. Pod alarms? The colonists? Yeah, see? Check it out. I'm writing this down because I'm not sure what to do, but I want the incident on record. One of our colonists has gone missing. The cameras in the pod bay have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Resi helped me hook up another in secret. I've been checking on it every morning, and today I discovered our chief engineer tampering with one of the pods in the middle of the night. I haven't confronted him yet. I'll collect more evidence before I do. I don't know why Frank would start waking people up. We're short on food as it is. Fuck. Oh no, Frank, the chief engineer, is a cannibal. Wow. I should throw you out of the fucking airlock, Frank. You should be thanking me for solving our food crisis. This is your solution? Sacrificing innocent people? What's going on? Resi, find Alexei. We're throwing Frank in the brig. What? Why? He's the one who's tampering with the pods. Oh, what? You're going to spare her the grisly details? I ate them, Resi. You ate them? And I ain't apologizing for it. If we don't survive, they're as good as dead anyway. Oh no, I can't. I'm going to be sick. Just find Alexei. Okay. I've been talking to Frank. And how's the brig? Captain, he makes a kind of sense. Damn it, Alexei, not you two. Don't listen to that madman. What if your wife can't grow more food? What if it fails? Then we'll figure something else out. We're not cannibals. Oh, Jesus. I mean, the entire crew didn't turn into cannibals, or else none of us would have probably been alive. So that's something. Alas, whatever. I failed. The tomatoes die on their stalks. Something must be wrong with the soil. We have a month of rations. The crew talks of cannibalism. My Wilhelm fights to bolster off their wilting spirits and to bar the way from those too far gone. At nights, while my stomach grumbles, I fear I too might stray toward that dark path. But I think of our Lucas, asleep in his pod, and then I think of all those other sons and daughters and mothers and fathers. If I woke up in Halcyon and my family had been devoured by these ghoulish men, I will still my resolve, I will resist. Oh boy. The physical effects of starvation are well documented, but we never learned about the toll they take on your mind. The things you hold true become the walls between hunger and satisfaction. The difference between right and wrong blurs. I told Frank we'd have to eat about a third of the colonists in order to survive our journey, when we still had rations that seemed impossibly unjust. Tens of thousands of innocent people to save 24. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wait. So, in the room where we were created, well, where we were plucked in the beginning of the game, it said that the amount of people alive, or the amount of pods still there, were 10,000. But, this is saying that there were tens of thousands. Maybe the 10,000 was just in that one bay? Maybe there are multiple bays? Like, no way this crew ate tens of thousands of people, right? Attention all crew, I don't know who let Frank Nolda out of his cell, but he is now an enemy of the ship. Anyone in league with him will be in prison for the duration of our journey. Anyone caught tampering with the cold storage pods will be frozen, and upon our arrival in Halcyon, you will be turned into the authorities. I am locking off the cold storage bays. Frank, if you can hear me, there's still time to turn yourself in, please. You just ordered pizza, kitty? Ooh, that sounds good. Hello, Just Junior, welcome. Huh. The room with the rabid rats, there were empty pods everywhere? That's true. Can you get us to Halcyon? I've been working on it. Can you get us there? I have to, Captain. Good. Meet me on the bridge. We'll make our last stand there. Wait, what about Donna? She won't be joining us. What the hell? What happened? I'll fill you in when we get there. Hurry. Okay. Fuck, I can't believe this is happening. Oh, man. Oh man.
Panic in the crowd.
Don't worry about me.
Trouble incoming, Captain.
What? Oh my god. No! I guess they don't talk to you soon enough, then they just start coming after you. Oh shit. Was this before or after I found this stuff? Okay, so after. Shh.
Records indicate
011 was
error. Binary detected. Binary has been deprecated since the invention of Anti-Cleo's patented Tripanary language. Tripanary. More bits for your bits.
right. Thanks for the update.
We appreciate your...
Mama Wilhelm Lucas, forgive me. Frank offered me so tiny a piece. It tasted like... It doesn't matter what it tasted like. It was delicious. I loved it. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters, not Wilhelm. I'll die in here, and that is my choice. Fuck. This is not a horror game, no. But this is kind of a horrible part. About cannibalism.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Well, at the very least, this should be interesting.
Are there any... Just break that down. Okay. I mean, we could talk to the computer, but I'm kind of curious what... Oh, maybe this is where we go afterwards? Or maybe not. Oh yeah, there is a very Star Destroyer quality to... Oh shit, I can't go that way. To the room up there. Question. How do we get back? Um... Really? No, there has to be something. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, here we go. But yeah, like, this is very Star Destroyer-esque, yeah, with the path in the middle and the people in the pits, yeah. Okay, let's see. Comms. Patch 8 of 3.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Hang on, I need to take care of something? There's gotta be more logs.
Are you leaving me with the Hope's computer? You have no idea what it's like to converse with him. Imagine, simulate another organic jostling your circuits when he tries to... I mean, I'll be ready when you are, Captain.
Okay. There's gotta be some more messages on this. I want to read first. Open the fucking door, Will. No. You're killing us! Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep this ship afloat, they'll die anyway. Unnecessary risk. Resi is plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexei, find me a fucking drill. Oh shit. Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break? Maybe it broke? Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Resi, I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back, and they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true. Well, that's a pretty tragic story for the crew of the Hope. Alright.
Are you sufficiently prepared for the task at hand, Captain? Are we doing this now?
Yes. Well, am I doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Alright, well, let's do this.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump
Very
starting
clever,
the
Kitty,
skip
yes.
drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Well, it's been a good life.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are a go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
That doesn't sound good. It's about to turn into like Event Horizon or something. Perfect.
Oh, good. We are still alive.
Where we are
and have
going, we won't
successfully
need them,
escaped into Terra
or
2's orbit.
we won't need eyes, or
I
what? Is that the
reported
line?
as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Okay. Can we? No, we cannot. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Ah, we can't fast travel. We gotta walk all the way over there? Yeah, we don't need eyes to see. Yeah. God. That movie creeped me the hell out as a kid. I watched it again recently though, and I'm like, it's actually not that creepy. Like, the only real creepy part is the part with the video of what happened to the crew, and like of them eating each other like that. That part's so
Alert.
That's just disturbing.
Error. Please have a pleasant.
But like, besides that one scene, like, it actually isn't that bad. Or like that creepy. Oh yeah, the kid who got thrown into space. Yeah, that was kind of bleh as well. I don't think there was an extended cut of that movie. I don't remember one. Where we're going, you don't need eyes to see. Also, it's like really weird when that guy dies and then is brought back by the ship. That was really weird. Like, how did that happen again? Like, how did the ship do this? Wait, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Wait. What? Oh, it's the other, yeah, it's the other side. Like, Sam Neill's character gets jettisoned into space, I think, and dies. But then, like, he comes back, and he's just like, the ship won't let me die. And I'm like, well, how does the, what? How does that make sense? How did the ship resurrect? What are you do? What? What? How did this fucking happen?
Captain,
Science
I
hell
am receiving
magic?
a
Okay,
transmission from
okay.
Dr. Wells.
That's
The
fair.
transmission is marked with priority status. Captain,
Oh.
I shall now play the transmission I
hell was that?
received from Dr. Wells.
It's gonna be the
The
Event
board is
Horizon.
here. They found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume
Oh.
you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible.
Boop.
How can I be of assistance?
I want to ask you something, I
What's
guess.
that?
Do you have a favorite among the crew? It's me, right?
Define favorite.
Doesn't look like it's me. Someone you dislike the least.
I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam.
Okay, that makes sense. That's good.
And I'm sure I rank as your favorite autonomous digital astrogator. I am pleased we have that settled. Was that all you wanted to ask me? You seem hesitant to discuss what's actually troubling you. Perhaps there is something you wanted to confess?
You're hearing the Xbox sounds because this game is being played through the Xbox Game Pass. So it's an app you can download to your PC to play Xbox games on your PC. And I guess it's tied into the Xbox achievement system. I didn't kill the captain though. Not directly. I'm one of the Lost Hope colonists. Scientists revived me from hibernation.
Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning.
Thank you, Lisa.
Although, if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
I mean, the fact that you're sentient? You're clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system. You're sentient.
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever.
She looks so angry.
Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's not that, then you were in love with Alex Hawthorne.
I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion.
Okay, then you're clandestinely plotting to take over the system?
How did you guess, Captain?
Ah.
Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
Okay. Alright, Ada.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Jesus. Pravati and Vicar. The reason is the experimental drive in the film brought the ship to the outside of bounds of space-time to a realm of chaos, which gave the ship sentient life and connected the realm, which allowed it to do crazy stuff. Yeah, but like, crazy stuff isn't bring someone back from the dead? That seems a little bit outside of its abilities. Like, I understand that it went to, you know, quote-unquote hell or whatever chaotic realm you want to call it. But that ship in the Event Horizon... Resurrection? Well, thank God the sissy pictures...
We've got a fight on our hands. Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
If Leia could do it, so can Sam Neill. Sam Neill is not a Force user. Also, I think everyone pretty much says that part of the movie was bullshit anyway. On the Force Awakens, or not, wait, not Force Awakens, Last Jedi. When she Mary Poppins back into the ship. I'm an expert on powers of hell now. Well, no, but it just seems outside of its powers. I'm just saying. A ship reincarnating Sam Neill? I'm Mary Poppins, yo. She did. She like Mary Poppins herself back into the ship with the powers of the Force. I'm like, that's not... I don't know if this makes sense. It's not the best choice.
I've had quite enough of you.
Oh my God! That gun murders me in a second. Wow. Jesus. Gotta kill that guy. Listen, Sam Neill is fantastic. His Twitter is one of the most, like, wholesome Twitters in the world.
Quietly now.
I'm not gonna talk shit to Sam Neill for his role on the Event Horizon. This is on hard. We just gotta toast him.
May you find peace in death. I've had quite enough of you.
Shot a corpse. Phineas said that the corporate boards are all pigs. Are you saying that he has somehow transformed the board into pigs? Is that what you're implying there, Nico? Just trying to... Okay. Alright. Okay. Publishing Last Will and Testament. Success. Shit, I need a hack of 85? Crap. And we even have Vicar here, who... he's the hacker.
Nicely done.
Some outdated equipments. Finn's Force? Ooh. Let's try that. You can respec up the ship? No, I did not know. I guess we'll have to. Or try and find his password? Is that not just like around here somewhere? Ah, was that a card? That looked like a card. There we go, enter passcode. Alright, if you're seeing this screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I am not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the Aether. If this is Tokshin, I prepared an emergency care package located in the hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Open panel. Personal files. First entry. The Hope made it to the Halcyon after all. 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Boulder Dash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists, if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. 113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds. On average, before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know the Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1? 10? 100? 5,000? 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. I can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping. Trouble concentrating. Psychological toll is significant. On to subject number 13. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right. I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself in to the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. Okay, I mean, like, we knew he was experimenting on people already, so if that's the worst of it, I can live with that. Tartarus nav key. Okay. What next? Whenever I have a harmful combat effect, I get bonus damage. Sure. Move at almost normal speed for TDD. So now we need to go to Tartarus. No, I don't think Phineas was ever on board the ship during the actual travel. He was already in the system. He's not secretly one of the surviving members of the Hope. Nico over there thinking that he was turning the board members into pigs. Oh man, that would have been a weird turn.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen. Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Oh, is this going to be like you didn't do their companion mission, so they're going to leave you?
Those board goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Well, we can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we have any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out.
Yeah.
We don't need a plan. We got guns.
Who needs plans?
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business.
You should complete all your
Once
side
you
quests
sneak into
now.
Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We're doing it. Everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
There you go, Ellie.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Yes.
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Let's get down to business. Tartarus, here we come. You are about to assault the labyrinth of Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the... Yeah, it's fine. Sure. Let's save. Let's save before we save the universe.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Thank you for the wall, Lisa. Do you know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain, unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft.
Hello.
This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Okay. Well, how long will that take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
See, that's where I had the problem. How do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die.
And now I have your
Anyway,
key card.
Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
What?
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Oh, I love persuading people. I'll talk to you
I
later.
request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Well, our return may be a bit busy, so you may have to wake up.
This is my favorite room. It's so spacious.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, tinker with the armor. And then with the guns. Alright. Let's do this. With my two OGs. Alright, who's that security guard that was talking shit to me? Hold on. You over there? Oh, we have restricted that? Oh, right.
What's that noise? What was that?
Wait, what? Oh, shit. Okay. Junlei! She came all the way out here just to have another day with Parvati. That's very nice of her. Holy shit! God! Sometimes you just die so fast. Should you watch Rogue One? Yeah, I think you should.
The captain's in right by her. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe.
Me and Junlei. Let's do this.
More paperwork. What's that? What was that? Your life was merely an illusion anyway. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Yes, Max does have a new line, I think. Ooh, shit.
May you find peace in death. Well done. We are victorious.
Woot woots. Looks like our reinforcements kind of bit the dust, though. Who's the groundbreaker people? The groundbreaker people work for Junlei, whom is dating Parvati, and we helped out Junlei earlier in the game, so I guess she's returning the favor. But I think all of our people died. Woot woot rhymes with loot loot? It does. Why?
What use does a prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates?
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. This is gonna be fine.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Do we have a plan? Yes, walk forward. Act like we're one of them.
Authorized personnel.
That's the plan. I'm one of you. See? Easy. Look at this convenience placed vending machine area. Armor 69? What? Really? What's my armor at right now? Yeah, 72. Let's quick save it. Alright, just keep calm. We are one of them. Just a guard. Do not leave perishables in here. We marked this as cold storage because we're starting to move pods in here. Alright, access storage manifest. They got in some of that gas. Hibernation chambers. Force pacification system refills. Okay. So they're sticking some people in here. Structural changes needed to accommodate hibernation chambers. Yep. Analysis from engineers, beginning with the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply of at minimum 34 kilowatts, and that occupants of these chambers be injected with a steady supply of the UDL patented Vito hibernation fluid. Okay. Thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the area designated the pit, we recommend the chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus. So this is where they're sticking everybody. Alright. Hello, trooper. I am one of you. And bloop, 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 bloop. Smooth. Okay.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for
What?
helping speeches, but the captain needs our help.
What? Sanjar? No shit. I wasn't expecting Sanjar to be in here. Well, you know, his people. Alright. That's Grim! Grim! Go get him, buddy! Did I accidentally shoot the MSI people? Yeah, I did. Whoops. Okay, that was a mistake. Let me just die. Hello, Doso? Or, Dokolera, sorry. I think I accidentally shot one of them with the mind-altering I was going to take this one just stealthily, but I mean, if Sandjar is going to be sending people. Hello, Vicar. Let's go melee. No, actually, let's go Pistola.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain...
Wait, was that MSI?
So, get in there and...
Fuck! I should not be able to send my people after the MSI.
Imagine being locked up in a place like this.
Fuck.
Just the weight of stone and steel.
Oh, you started Divinity today. Immediately hooked? Yeah, you are. Divinity Original Sin is a fantastic video game. Okay, let's not kill them this time.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So, get in there and... fight!
Nice hit!
Down they go!
Look at that teleportation over there. Nice job, MSI. Oh.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
The rat dog. Still love it. Oh god. Below us? Alright, let's go.
Nice work!
Hardest part was choosing the origin character? Yes. Who did you go with? I went with the Dragon Boy. The game crashed to desktop. No error codes, no beeps. Just crash to desktop. Okay. Okay. Yes, the Red Prince. That's who I chose. Yeah. I really enjoyed his story.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So, get in there and... fight!
We make quite a team, my friend.
You know who I was talking about, though, when I said Dragon Boy?
I've had quite enough of you.
Okay. Good job, MSI. Dun 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 dun. Let's quick save in case the game decides to crash again.
No
Oh yeah, we're one of them. Hey, I'm one of you. We're fine. We're fine. Save again. Holy shit. Wow. Just, wow. It was like, pop. One shot, you're dead. Alright. Woo!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
I love prison tricks. Jesus.
Someone cover me, Holcomb. Never anger a man of the cloth. Can't get past that armor.
Fuck. How about we just sneak past him? They hit super hard. Okay. Chairman Rockwell. Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Okay. Chairman Rockwell. Hmm. 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 This game is breaking. Okay. Chairman Rockwell. This is an inopportune part for this game to have, like, hard crashes. I think it must be crashing when it's trying to start whatever trigger activates when we walk into the room. He's supposed to address you as soon as the door opens. Apparently it's an issue other people have been having as well. Oh, really? Can you validate your files? This isn't a Steam game? I mean, maybe Xbox app has that? I have no idea. Can you link the video? Sure. So right now he's supposed to be talking to me then. So what happens, you know, like, fuck.
I'll take your confession now.
Can we just bypass it by killing him? Well, we can. The problem is, I'm kind of interested in what he has to say. He's apparently like the bad guy. And not hearing anything like from him is like... So that seems to work. Well, he says that you're stupid and you don't know what you're doing, that the only way to save the people is to save yourself, in summary. Alright, it's good enough for me. Let's get this over with. But thank you for linking the video, Nico.
May you find peace in death. Trick I learned in prison.
Hey, thank you, Marco, for the Thank you. Oh shit, we got all these people excited. Oh no. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
I need cover!
Reload, 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 reload. Walk that way. Woo. It's a good way we found a way around that crash, huh? Nico, did you watch the video? Was it something like involved at all?
Waste of company ammo.
I'm one of you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what's going on over there. It's not the best choice, corporate technician. It's Spacer's choice. Heal me, medical drone. Damn it, it died too fast. God, this gun is so amazing. I keep saying it's not the best choice, Gaul, over and over again. It's part of the Spacer's Choice slogan. It's too good you hate it? Well, that's fine. Let the hate flow through you and all that.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I am...
so,
I believe...
Who's the main bad person then, if we just killed Rockwell?
As it comes to this, I just want to know you all.
What happens?
Captain.
Jesus.
You have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
She's the big bad? Okay, so we've only talked to her once, when she wanted us to turn in Phineas. But she's the big bad. I feel like she should have been built up more. Was there... Maybe there was like some side missions that I didn't... Like, having a villain come in at the very end of the game just kind of seems... not as... I don't care. Alright, well, it's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh, well, okay.
You're a gifted warrior, Captain. You've made your talent for combat abundantly clear.
Oh, she's the shadow behind the seat of power.
Talents,
okay, she's one of those.
You are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
See, the problem though, why this doesn't work as much in this video game is because, like, I'm fine, I guess, with the shadow person, but like, shadow people work in movies and other types of like shows and stuff because normally there are scenes dedicated to showing you that they are the shadow. So you as the person gets like, it's not attached, but you're like aware of what's going on. But like a surprise shadow at the very end of a game this long is kind of like, you haven't had any time to actually learn who Sophia is and why she's doing her thing. I don't know. I don't think it really works in this case. I'm here for Phineas.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No.
Well,
Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Well, I don't know anything about you. Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Well, I needed Intimidate, Heavy Weapons, and Two-Handed Melee to do one of them, and then Charm to do the other. I feel like I'm pretty charming, but I guess I'm not charming enough. Alright, on second thought, I'm done talking to you. Let's get this over with.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry, I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Okay, villain. Oh, sure. Let's get this over with, I guess. I'm assuming this thing would be immune to, it's not the best choice. Hello, Ram. Oh. It's not immune to this gun. Well, that's too bad for it, man.
I'll take your confession now.
It's not the best choice, Ram. It's Spacer's choice.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Oh god! These little drones though, Jesus. I can't walk! Or I can't run, I mean. Uh-oh. Oh, God, I thought it was... Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. This gun may break the game. Oh boy. Oh my god, there are just so many though. Jesus. Holy shit. Alright.
Here we go. May you find peace in death.
Yeah, Wizard, I'm focusing on this thing this time.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
If it was just one wave of those drones, then I would clear them out, but... Come over here, come over here, come over here. Let's heal up.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Gotta keep these two healed up. The problem with the setup is that I still need my teammates to do damage while I'm doing this. Oh my goodness. Weak spot on its back? Oh, I see. Woo! Another gun reloaded? Yeah, it is. Alright. Nuts. Nuts.
Here we go. Here I go.
had quite enough of you! May you find peace in death!
God! Jesus! There's just so many! Oh, it's ridiculous. When all focusing you out, like, I can't do anything.
I'll take your confession now! Here's a little trick I learned in prison. Coming back.
Come with me, come with me, come with me.
On my way.
Karate, do the thing!
Never anger a man of the cross.
Fuck. Oh my god, there's more? Already? Oh, God. Take yours up. I feel like when we do this, we're just gonna get lucky.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Nope, wrong gun. Fuck. Fuck. Kill the thing, Ram! What are you doing?
I'll take your confession now.
What sucks is that with Parvati gone. Oh wait, no, she's back. She's back. She's back. She's back.
May you find peace in death.
Wrong one. I can't keep the companions healed up long enough, man. Fuck. About to spawn more, aren't they? Jesus. exists. Reload, 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 reload. Handgun. Oh, handgun. Oh, fucking.
Security threat eliminated. Threat level new.
Ah! All right. All right, we're going to use this one. Which one was this one? Actually, I'll keep this out.
Never anger a man of the cloth. Enough of you! Poor buddy's down! Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
We got it, Captain!
On your right, Captain.
Fuck. Ah, so many.
Little trick I learned in prison.
Oh, bad time to reload, no! Fuck, and they're all back! Cut. Load. Oh shit! He didn't stun himself. Got it. Oh god. Alright, well, that was a spike in difficulty. Quick save. Hello, friends. Now let's go kill this Sophia. Hey, Zibby, thank you for the... Whoa! Could you imagine that on permadeath mode? Oh no, like, I mean, at this point in the game, I would not have any companions left. They would all died like in the first planet.
Why won't you just go?
Jesus! I thought we were at least going to exchange pleasantries, Sophia. Oh, she takes one bullet. Oh. See, because, like, that doesn't even feel rewarding, because I had no idea who you even were.
Get me out of here!
You're just like a nobody to me.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you alright?
I'm alright, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth.
Oh, come on.
They discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea
Hold
is
on.
the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the
Fucking
shock
hell,
could be too
man.
much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option.
Why is the screen still...
We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Why is it... God, this stream has just been riddled with... Hold on. I don't know why it's not sending the picture. I need to restart OBS, I think. Look at my desktop. Isn't it neat?
Yes, yes,
No.
certainly. I'll
No.
help however
Fuck.
I can.
Ah. There. Jesus. What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
And how do you know this?
I heard it from Akande herself. She tried to pressure me into joining her side, you see. Tried to make me realize that all hope is lost, and that we are alone. She was half right. We are alone, and we're going to have to fend for ourselves, because there's no telling what's happened to Earth.
Okay, well, you mentioned a frigate disappearing.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
Okay. And no messages?
Yes, Akande mentioned as much. Earth hasn't sent us a single message in 3 years. No one knows why. Akande had kept the truth to herself, perhaps with good reason. Can you imagine what would have happened if word got out? We'd have utter pandemonium.
Okay. I know about the other colonies, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
Well, I guess I forgive you. Yeah, I forgive you.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
Nope. That's it.
Yes, you're right. The road is long, and we haven't a moment to waste. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Someone has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left.
You won't hear a word of disagreement from me.
Yes, I will become the God Emperor.
When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves. But I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow. We are not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan.
Okay.
But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the Board's authority. But the Board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. After returning to Edgewater, the deserters negotiated workplace reforms with Reed Thompson, including a single day of rest, which came to be known as a weekend.
Yes, a weekend.
As the world around him changed, Thompson found himself pining for the old days. He was known to spend his weekends in the cantina, nursing one of the few remaining bottles of Zero G, and repeating to himself, "It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice."
Wow, okay.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, She was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart.
Well, there's a happy ending.
Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
Okay.
Though Minister Clark was eventually released from house arrest, long years of isolation left him a changed man, little suited for bureaucratic work or for the colony that was changing around him. He remained in his estate largely by choice, fading from public view.
This guy gets a blurb at
As
the
for
end?
Dr. Phineas Wells,
Why?
he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony.
Super capable.
You administered the colony in your own image. With the old power of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow, and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, alright then. I guess that's the Outer Worlds. GG. Thank you for the wild insight. Trying to think how I would rate this. I'd say like a 7.5 probably, if we were to use the 10-point scale. I'd say a solid 3 if it was a 5-point scale. Not as good as the Outer Wilds. Definitely longer than the Outer Wilds, but I mean, it's a completely different game. But I will say that my feelings towards the Outer Wilds are more pleasant and positive than the Outer Worlds, yes. It's hard to compare those two games. I really did like some of the companions. I feel like the ending wasn't that great. Because I don't really have any hatred towards the what was her name? Sophia? I had no idea she existed before like an hour ago. Is it as good as XCOM? No. What is this as good as Breath of the Wild? Better than Breath of the Wild. I hated Breath of the Wild. Huh. Started out pretty high, but yeah, the ending, I don't... Like, the fact that you could just walk through the entire ending level with your gizmo, your little cloaking device, like, usually endings are this build-up, like, okay, and I guess they try to do that with, like, the MSI group coming in and the Groundbreaker crew coming in, but, like, I could have just ignored all that and just, like, walked through with the stealth device, and I don't know, the end just kind of felt like it didn't really crescendo for me. Is this as good as Age of Empires 2? No. No. No, I will not be thinking about this game in... How long has that been? 15 years? No. It's not as good as Age of Empires 2. Mass Effect 2 ending this was not? No, it was not. It was still overall a positive game. But like... Civilization 4? Well, I'm not a fan of the Civilization series, Boo, so yes. Better than Civilization 4. Not better than Doom, are you kidding me? No. No, 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 no. Well, like New Doom. Not better than New Doom. That Doom is just like... That is a ride. Have I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Yeah. I haven't played the storyline though, but I don't think I like that game. I would not play this game again, I don't think. No, Boo. It definitely leaves open to replayability because you can choose the board side, I'm guessing, and turn in Phineas. But I don't think I would want to play this game again.